Hello everyone, Anil Ramtrader here, doing a live here on Facebook so I can benefit all of you, my Facebook friends. So thank you for tuning in and watching this lesson. And today I want to talk about something I am learning to acknowledge and really stay in tune with on a daily basis. And I had a huge aha moment this week. And you figure I've been in business for many, many years and in the field, I would really understand this. But sometimes we forget. And as we get older, sometimes, we get forgetful. And so I wanted to share with all of you a very valuable lesson today about staying in the new. And what do I mean about that? Well, for some of you, I come from being a leader in the industry of network marketing and direct sales and affiliate marketing and multi-level marketing. And I've sort of created my own path in the last few years where I'm very selective about what I choose and attach my name to that makes sense. Okay, I've been in companies before, and when I look back, the ownership wasn't right, or the leadership wasn't right, or the corp team wasn't right, or my upline was not right. And so it took me some time to figure out exactly what I wanted to attract and create. And now I'm with a company that's just been phenomenal. It's Asian ownership out of Malaysia. It's just different in a lot of ways than North American ownership that I've been dealing with since the 80s, and very refreshing on many, many levels. And here's something I've been learning really succinctly that I want to share with all of you, because I know some of you are dealing with these frustrations in your life, and hopefully today this GOYA mentorship lesson can help you from me being in the field day in and day out. So this new gig I'm in, I've been in it about 6 months, and I'm coming up on 1,000 people on my team in about 12 countries. I think it's gone to more countries now. Right now my focus is developing Africa, Canada, and the US. And this week I had about, say, 20 calls and Zooms with brand new people. And here's something that kept coming up for me that I wanted to share with all of you. And that's the fact that during this entire process, I was learning a very valuable lesson, and the very valuable lesson was to stay in the new. Now, what do I mean with that? Well, when we look at our relationships, whether it be personal or business, don't you find you get impatient, you get frustrated, maybe you get disillusioned, you get hopeful, you get sidetracked, you get down and out, maybe even as bad as getting depressed and closed off. And at sometimes you probably could be very pessimistic. Why? Because things are not going your way. Because you're spending time converting or trying to change a situation or change someone or have them become the person you want. I hear people say silly stuff to me all the time, like, Anil, well, I'm in this relationship because I see the person's potential and I know they can become better than they are. And do you know that's a trap? Do you know that's one of the biggest, deepest, darkest traps you could ever have? And I hear people in dating relationships and marital relationships saying all the time, yeah, I'm with this person because of their potential. Well, putting faith in someone's potential is the worst thing you can do. It's like getting on an airplane that's rickety and has engine trouble and maybe has a hole on the side of it, and you're saying to yourself, you know what, this is an airplane, it has the potential to fly, I'm going to go up in it and hope that it flies, rather than taking the time to get it functioning and then take it up, or go find an aircraft that's all together, that has exactly what you want. And when people tell me that, well, I'm in love with someone because of their potential, or they're my business partner because I see their potential, I see a recipe for disaster. Here's what you need to do. It's very simple. Find people and hang around people who want to be around you, who want what you have more than you want what you have. You see, it's one of the most succinct and most powerful lessons I've learned from reading books like Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill and Rich Dad Poor Dad and Who Moved My Cheese And all these other great books I've studied over the years and people I've studied is the people who have become very successful and who keep their brain and their mind in check so they don't get taken out of the game are people that are constantly in the new, in the new, in the new, in the new. Now, what do I mean? Well, going back to what I shared at the beginning, this week I had about 20 Zooms so far and calls with people all over Canada, the US, and Africa, because people have been reaching out to me to find out what I'm in because they want to learn and they want to partner up with me because they know anything I do it big. Okay, I don't just do stuff because I have nothing else better to do or it's a hobby. So these conversations I've been having have been brand new conversations. Now, I did have conversations last week and the week before and the week before that, but what I'm doing is I'm giving those people minimal time. Why? Well, we've already spoken. They know what I'm up to. They know how to reach me. They know how to get a hold of me. So I'm not playing the chasing, convincing, and running after game. I'm constantly in the new. And here's what I'm learning and reminding myself about with the new. The new is refreshing. The new is electric. The new is energetic. The new is creative. The new is open. The new sees things as possible. You see, new, staying in the new conversations, new relationships, new mindset, new attitude. When you stay in the new and you're persistent about it, like chapter 8 in Think and Grow Rich talks about, then things start to, as it were, magically happen because you're not stuck in the past running after and chasing after and believing in someone's potential, hoping and praying that they become who you want. No, you're not stuck in that toxic, negative mindset. Because you're constantly having new conversations, new conversations, new conversations, new conversations, the human psyche does very well in that. Because you're not trying to convert or change someone into something you want them to be. You're dealing with a brand new conversation. You're dealing with a brand new person. And these new conversations have led to more conversations and more conversations and more conversations with other people where there's an event coming up this month in Ghana, Africa, and I probably have about 50 people going to it because of these new conversations. And I'm not even in Ghana, Africa. I'm in the Caribbean right now. So imagine I'm working remotely as a digital nomad and I'm building my business remotely. I have almost 1,000 people in my business and I'm not even in Canada. And I'm building in Africa and other markets. And this is what I do. This is what I've trained and taught myself to do, staying in the new. So I wanted to have this conversation with all of you today because I know some of you have been frustrated in your relationships, whether it be personal or business, because you're beating a dead horse. You want to convert someone and change someone into someone you want them to be, but that may not be what they want. That may not be their desire. They may have no inkling or any desire to become who you want them to become. So you need to let those people go. Some of you have been in relationships and frustrated and impatient and maybe abusive to people because they're not doing what you want. They haven't become who you want. And you treat them like crap. You treat them like garbage. Same in your businesses. There are people that you are ignoring right now in your business because they're not producing. Maybe they're not answering your phone call. And because of that, you're not rank advancing or your paycheck is not growing. So guess what? You have become a tyrant. You pretend you're nice on camera and on Zoom to them, but you treat them like crap. You treat them like garbage. And you're only nice to the people that produce because those people are putting a paycheck in your pocket. Or they're helping you rank advance. Or whatever, you're getting recognition and awards and it's making you look good. It's feeding your ego. That's a very unhealthy and toxic way to live and exist, and it's actually very narcissistic. It's very narcissistic. So be careful becoming a narcissist, okay, with the people you live with. So go out there, connect with brand new people, talk to brand new people, meet brand new people, have brand new conversations, see what that can lead to. Get into people's networks and their databases and show them how by what you're doing and who you are as a person, you can bring benefits to the networks and the people they hang around. You know, here's a valuable lesson that I've learned in business and in life. I can take someone and I can work on them day and night and try and change them and convert them to become who I want. At the end of the day, they only want to be who they are. And if I cannot accept them for who they are and who they're not, then I'm a horrible human being. Because I want to convert them into something that they're not for my benefit, not for theirs, because of their potential. It's like sending a duck to eagle school, hoping it becomes an eagle. Listen, you can send a duck to eagle school, or you can send a mule to thoroughbred racehorse school. It's still going to come out a duck, and it's still going to come back out a jackass. It's still going to be what it is when it went in, even though it went to that school. So why are you spending time and wasting time trying to change people? Most of us can't even change ourselves and work on ourselves, and we know there's things about ourselves we need to work on, but we're spending time converting people and trying to change them into something we want them to be, so we can benefit. It's for our benefit. Be careful of that. Be careful of that. Treat people how you want people to treat you. If you can't accept and love and appreciate and value and want someone for who they are, leave them alone. Let them go. Don't be a pain in their ass, because they're going to resent you for that, for how you treat them. Just treat them amazing. Treat them for who they are and who they're not. Love them and value them and accept them for who they are and who they're not. And learn to be with it. And stop wasting time converting ducks into eagles and jackasses into thoroughbreds. It doesn't work. Go talk to new people. Find people that want things more than you. They're hungrier than you. They're in more pain than you. They're more urgent in their life than you. They have a better work ethic than you. They have more connections than you. They work harder than you. They spend more time on personal development than you. Find those people. And I promise you, you surround yourself, like Think and Grow Rich talk about the mastermind, you surround yourself with people that want more out of life than you, and that's the magic formula. Stop trying to convert people into who they don't want to be for your benefit. Stop believing in people's potential. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. It's either you get on a rickety airplane that may or may not fly and stay up, or you go find an airplane that works well and get on it and get to your destination. Stop believing and stop focusing on people's potential. Focus on what makes sense. So this is Anil with the GOYA mentorship. I just wanted to share that aha moment I had this week, because you figure I've been in business since the 80s, I would get it. No, I need those constant reminders. I need those constant reminders. I need that constant mind feed to help me, keep myself on the right track and the right path with, one, the relationship I have with myself and the relationship I have with others. Because the last thing I want to do is focus on someone's potential. That's the most frustrating, annoying, aggravating place to exist. It is. I'd rather spend time having new conversations, talking to new people to find out, hey, are you open to what I'm up to? Would you like to have a relationship with me? Are you someone who wants things more than me? Are you more hungry than me? Are you more driven than me? Are you more motivated than me? Are you into personal development more than me? Do you want more out of life than me? That's what I want to find out. And if it is, I would love for us to partner up together and create together. That is what I'm spending my time in these days. I'm not spending my time in the past chasing after coulda, woulda, shoulda people. People that I've spoken to who won't take the time to respond to my messages or call me back, who are ghosting me, avoiding me, as though they think I'm going to run after them and chase them and beg them to be in a relationship with me or for me to put money in their pocket. That's not happening. I will spend time and work with someone and help them figure things out and treat them amazing and be of value in their life, but I'm not running after chasing and convincing people. That's what amateurs do. That's what amateurs do. And I'm a professional, and I work hard at being a professional in all aspects of my life. So thank you for taking time today to tune in with this live around staying in the new conversations, new relationships, new connections, new ideas, new creativity, new plans, stay in the new. And I'm very excited with what's going on with my new business. If you want to talk, you know how to reach me. I'm reachable. and let's connect in the days ahead. Hopefully my lesson today really resonated with you and helped you realize that there are some people in your life that you need to let go. You need to let them get on with their life. You don't need to be in business with them. You don't need to be in a relationship with them. Let those people go, because you've actually been a pain in their ass in their life, and they don't need you. Reminding them that they can be all that in a bag of chips and they don't want it, or they can be making all this money and they don't want it because they don't want it. They don't want it. They don't want happiness. They don't want infinity. They don't want joy. They don't want, creativity. They don't want a big bank account. They don't want a global business. They don't want health and wellness. They don't want it. You just need to pay attention to that and stop trying to convert them into who you want them to be. So again, this is the Anil Ramcharita GOYA Mentorship. Have a wonderful day, and I look forward to us connecting and talking in the days ahead so we can continue to have brand new conversations. Take care.